And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the All-Stars and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Reese Olson. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 106.
Next offering upstairs. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. The 1-2. Hard hit, but right at him and left. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Out to short, McKinstry. Slings it across. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him, Singy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and now Zach McKinstry. Sanchez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Here's a high chopper. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Step off throw to first. McKinstry back on a dive. Not close with that one. Ball two. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And now 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Slider clips the zone. McKinstry leads off first with one away. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Step off, throw to first. McKinstry dives back in safely. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Now snap throw to first. McKinstry back in on a dive. In there at the knees for a strike.
Let's go, Spencer.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Inside and hit him.
That is it. The catcher.
And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Olsen back to work. Olsen in his third season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one for strike one.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he can't come up with it.
That is it. The third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Over to second for one. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Outside low, and it's 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Perez.
Number 46.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Jemai.
Here's Jemai Jones. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
One out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. That one ripped. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Parker Meadows.
So two down now, and here is Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one missed. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is down low. Top of the third, no score. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Chases the changeup in the dirt. On to first, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Colt Keith. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Inside, 1-2 the count. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Right side, Marte. Whips it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Reached on an infield single his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now 2-0. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Check swing, no appeal. 3-1. To the right side, and foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Matt Vierling will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Vierling.
Hammer, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry.
Now, Kerry Carpenter. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Outside.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Tigers.
and now on the mound to start the fourth, Tarek Skubal.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the
So the
All-Stars,
lineup flips
the
over,
center fielder,
and now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That misses. 2-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Tatis waits. Left field. Meadows sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Three, four, five due up for the home team. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Hey. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Good eye in that spot.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And ball one.
No strike.
That clips the corner.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Carpenter at first, one gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 46.
So digging in, Perez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 left for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sawyer Gibson.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Montero preparing to come on if needed. Holton getting loose as well. That one ripped, but foul.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And now the count is even. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Jones hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. He hit into a double play his first time up. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. And Manny gets a piece. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Outside low, and that is ball one. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Now it's the DH, Junior Caminero. Caught looking his first time up. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. And that's too high.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meadows. And that's the third out. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Edwin Uceta.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the center fielder, Jahmai Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Oscar Brazoban appears to be getting loose. Estevez getting cranked up as well. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Tatis drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The left fielder, number 22, Parker
Meadows up now for the Tigers. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And down on strikes, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And
now
typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch,
Go.
if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
He in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Good job to fight that one off. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brant
now
Hurt.
pitching for the Tigers, number 48, Brant Hurt.
Here's the shortstop
Leadoff
at the
for the
plate.
All-Stars.
Geraldo
The
Perdomo.
shortstop,
He's 0 for
Geraldo
1.
Perdomo.
First pitch, not close. Action in the pen down there. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Finnegan also getting ready.
That's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Too low, and it's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells digs in down. Flied to right his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. No score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McKinstry leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana up and throwing. Doval also throwing. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 8.
Bierling getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Bierling.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Two outs, and that one a little bit high.
2-0.
Hit hard, base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and we are still scoreless.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Tigers,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
75.
Number 75. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jeremy Pena. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. So now a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Looking to start something with 1 gone. First pitch misses. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. O'Neal Cruz. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nope.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped up. Deep under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
To third, Vierling. Tosses to first, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Carlos Estevez. Carlos Santana getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Carlos.
Also into the ball game, Johan Rojas. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Trey Sweeney. He represents the go-ahead run. That one in there across the letters. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. And downstairs. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now the center fielder, Jahmai Jones. And the slider just misses. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's a little bit low. And that's outside. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one missing inside. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. Full count ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Colt Keith, the next to hit. Foul ball there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Check on the runner. Jones back on a dive. Two outs.
Ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball, that's just out.
Jones off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Zach McKinstry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. And a foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 4.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Trey Cruz now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Pinch hitter coming on, Agustin Ramirez. He represents the go-ahead run. That one outside. 1-0. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen getting loose out there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ketel Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting the second baseman.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Ketel Marte. The other way, and it stays fair. And he's got a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. This is bigger than your own individual stats. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Puts a bunt down. Torkelson. Off balance throw in time. Out with the second baseman cover.
The catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swinging a foul out of play.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Base hit. One run is in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside low. And the count 2-1. Two on, one out. Into center. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Montero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena. First time up, he grounded to third. Ground ball left side, could be 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas will hit next, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Rodriguez at second. Pena at first. One gone. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keith makes the grab for the second out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The count.
That's outside.
Outside.
And 1-1. Just
That
missed.
ball went out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's in for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground, Torkelson throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Dominican Republic on top 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dennis Santana.
Dennis Santana.
So back to the
We
top
go
of the order.
for the
Zach
Tigers.
McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Movement in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, the closer, is getting loose. Santana in his 6th season, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 8, Matt.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Jace Young, 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Young.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
This one popped up. Perdomo. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carey.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jake Rogers looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Outside, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Still down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez settles under it and makes the catch. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Check swing called strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000 and then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering way off the plate. One down, bases empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Torkelson snags it on the run.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22,
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Two down, nobody on. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 the count.
Just missing there. Ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think up.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and our starting pitcher here today, Brian Bayo. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, we know his primary pitch is that 2-seam fastball. When things are on the line, expect him to go back to that 2-seamer.
Stepping in, Zach
Leading up
McKinstry.
for the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
The shortstop
Ball 1,
takes the
no strike.
ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Popped up. Machado under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. On the corner for a strike. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 1 out. Torkelson, the next to hit. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Left center base hit. Bierlin rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. There's the strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, 1 out. Way inside.
2 strikes.
This one in the air. Pena. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Late with the swing there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
2.
missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Goes down looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to go.
for the
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Olsen back to work. That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball one.
Ball one. Olsen goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Manny Machado now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's in there. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two outs, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses way outside. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. That's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jahmai Jones.
The second baseman, Jahmai.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable 46. That he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Perez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Full extension, makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Parker.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. And that's
I got
downstairs
3
and
and 2.
outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike
The
zone.
center fielder, number
So the batting
24,
order turns over. Johan Rojas now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Not
Now
even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got a ball. 1 strike.
Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering
high.
upstairs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Slice the other way and foul. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Juan Soto now.
Number 22, Juan.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Two on, 1 out. That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's inside.
Ball 1.
In the air, left side. Perez on the move. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back
Leading
at
up
the
for
plate.
the
Matt
Tigers,
Vierling.
the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
That's towards center. Rojas in position. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses
1-0.
the zone, and it's 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer.
And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. RBI single his last time up. Foul ball.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tarek Skubal.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Manny Machado. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Machado.
And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's outside. 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. That one catches the zone. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. The throw. Got him. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Christopher Sanchez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either
You're
way.
the
So
Tigers,
this is
the
a
third
big
baseman.
opportunity
Go.
for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball
Now
pretty
batting,
well. I know
the
it didn't
second
produce a hit,
baseman,
but he made
Jimmy.
solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Detroit, Jahmai Jones. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The Tigers down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lifted in the air down the left side, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, and our score remains 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth.
Now
Sawyer
pitching for the
Gibson.
Tigers,
Pretty tight game, so
Number
they're looking
66.
for quality pitches out of him right here.
Sawyer
Got to do his best to keep the
Gibson.
score right where it is.
And stepping
Leading
in
off for the
is the
Dominican
speedy
Republic,
Jeremy
the shortstop,
Pena. Rounded out his first time.
Pena.
Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball. McKinstry zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez, walked his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And the slider just misses. And that's outside. 2-1. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Johan.
So the lineup flips
Rojas.
over. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Edwin Uceta.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside. And the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Oscar Brazoban, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Estevez warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
2 strikes. The count is full.
Parker Meadows in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker.
And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Doubled his first time.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Tigers trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
Now
Brant Hurd.
for the Tigers, number 48, Brant Hurd.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Soto at the plate now. That's ball one. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the sweeper is off the plate. Soto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Hit in the air, center field. Jones makes the play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time to the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars have the advantage 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gregory Soto.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. 1 for 2.
Vierling.
That one catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And now here is Kerry Carpenter.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right down to shoot. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
This to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1. On the
That
ground,
ball's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. The Tigers down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 75.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 75.
Now a
coming
move being
in
made
to
for a
pitch,
pinch hitter,
Vladimir
Guerrero Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Ball. 10.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Finnegan getting cranked up as well. Right side. Dearland pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior Guerrero.
Looks like it'll
Now
be a
coming
pinch
into
hitter,
pinch hit,
Julio
Julio
Rodriguez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Outside.
outside.
Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Keith makes the grab, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a
Now
little
that-
bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really
No.
big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And the first
Yep,
pitch
that ball went
misses
out.
for ball 1. They say it went.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching,
We're back in a new pitcher
Carlos
here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Estevez.
Carlos Estevez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pinch hitter coming on, Trey Sweeney.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Fouled off. He was late. That one
that's
misses. 1-1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one upstairs, ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh.
Two balls, one strike.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
One down, runner at first. And now, Jahmai Jones. First pitch just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Way outside, and it gets away. Young into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Young, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. So the tying run at second. Way out front for strike two.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
So they turn things over to the righty, Dennis Santana.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Digging in, Perez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That's the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Tigers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 4. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Rogers.
Now
he takes over behind the plate.
Number 34.
And here is Jeremy
Jake
Pena. He's grounded out a couple of times. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Risky. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Agustin Ramirez. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Fernando Tatis Jr. waits on deck. Two down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Felt a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fastball is outside. Tap foul at the plate. Just missed.
2-1.
Throw to first.
No, he's in there.
registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now
O'Neal
playing center
Cruz
field.
into the game as a defensive sub
26.
now, and he'll take over in center.
O'Neal Cruz.
Well, one-run game.
Leading up
Parker
for
Meadows
the Tigers.
up now for the
center
Tigers.
fielder, Parker.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Yeah, that's a little bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Hal Lee.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
In the air, out towards right center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter,
For the
Trey
Tigers,
Cruz.
number
Big
40,
spot for him
Trey
here.
Cruz.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A solo shot, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Eduardo Valencia. He represents the go-ahead run. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Oscar Brazoban getting ready to go. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
All sliders
2
so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in there.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Montero. He has a great
Now
slider with
pitching
tons
for
of
the
movement.
Tigers, number 54.
And now it's Juan
Leading off
Soto.
for the Dominican Republic, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Top of the zone for a called strike. A changeup missing, and a count even 1-1. Just
That's
missed.
just out.
In the air, left field, Perez sizes this one up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now here is Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. And that drops foul. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs. That clips the corner. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
2-2 down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Flied to right his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Late swing fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So now a pinch hitter, Austin Wells.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed bat.
In there for strike one.
Ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And misses inside. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Huascar Brazoban. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in
Now
front
back,
there. Just
the
needs to let the ball
third
travel a little
baseman,
more, and his timing will be back on track.
Swinging.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Outside low, and a count 1-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And fouled off. The winning run on second base. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jemai Jones.
Now it's the second baseman, Jemai Jones. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
No, that's down.
Fly ball center field. Cruz heads towards it. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back
Tigers.
and a new arm on the mound as we start
Number
extras.
87.
Tyler Holton.
Tyler Fulton.
Here's Ketel
Leadoff
Marte.
for the All-Star.
He's already homered
The
here in
second
this
baseman,
one.
Ketel Marte.
That's a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Way high. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a pop-up lead. And that's the 3rd out.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Batter now, O'Neal Cruz. That one a little bit high, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 106.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now 2-1. In there at the knees. That one outside, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Olsen. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That one is upstairs.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That's the third, and that's just foul. Tatis waits. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Inside move to second. Tatis dives back in. Tatis over at second, 1 down. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Meadows makes the catch, and that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Christopher Sanchez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Sanchez, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Tapped softly on the ground. No play. That's an infield single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Matt.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Step off throw to first. McKinstry dives back in safely. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Just a slow ground ball this time. Caminero. Here's Marte for one. Over to first, safe.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball to first, could be two. To Pena, second for one. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. End of one, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Carlos Santana. Olsen back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball one. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Payoff pitch. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And now, Junior Caminero. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball,
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Outside low.
One
Now
ball, 2
1
strikes,
and
the count.
2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two out, space is empty. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball,
And this guy's
2
got a
strikes.
great feel for his breaking ball today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really
One
good
ball,
job of
2
laying off
strikes.
the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Torkelson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom half
Tigers,
of inning
the
number
first
2.
baseman,
Now here's the
Spencer
Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Let's go, Spencer.
And that one is inside. Fouled off down the right side. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's
That is
attacking
good.
a location
Catcher,
that this guy at the
Dillon.
plate tends to have trouble with. And
Dillon.
there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Dingler gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Check swing called strike. And the count even at 1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. To the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The right fielder, number 46.
Perez will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 out, space is empty. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's in the dirt. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Just missed.
1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying that's not up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air, right center field. Perez sizing this one up. And there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now, O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Man at first, 1 away. That one just missing inside. And that's ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the dirt, blocked. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
So digging in, Juan Soto. And a foul ball.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball.
And foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Well struck right field. That one's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Slow roller to first, but it kicks foul. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Close, but call the ball. Full count, 3-2. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caminero stands in now and watches strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Jahmai Jones.
Jahmai Jones.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. That one the other way. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Second baseman, Colt Keith.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. That one's in there. Strike 1. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips into there.
Strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tarek Skubal.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. And first offering is fouled off. Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing, called strike.
Okay.
Right through there, got him. One gone here.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one. Headed towards the corner, Perez giving chase. And it stays fair. Marte around second. Relay to third. He's in there.
He's safe.
One down, runner at third. Ramirez digs in now. Check swing, called strike. And that's strike one. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Perez snags it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He is struck out and he is walked. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering way off the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. And midway in the 4th, the Dominican Republic had the lead, 5-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Seranthony Dominguez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. The batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Reached on an infield single his first time. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement.
baseman,
That thing
number
tumbles
8.
out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Vierling, batting with one down, takes a strike. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Outside corner, there's a strike.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sawyer Gibson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
66.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Tatis Jr.
That's in there. Strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So a man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Liner snagged at first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Edwin Uceta.
Now pitching, Edwin Uceta.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson.
Way to go.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That's hard hit on the line. And it goes just foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just excellent location on that
catcher,
inside fastball.
Dylan
Really locked him up. And
Dingler.
as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Uceta, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
He goes down looking.
Now batting, number
2 down,
46.
base is empty. Perez up now for the Tigers. In the air, right side, and makes the grab, and the inning is over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brant Hurt.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
And now the DH, Carlos
Number
Santana.
48.
He's 0 for 1.
Brant Hurt.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. And now Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Gets the call. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And
One
1 and
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Pena in the box again, takes a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's too low. 2 and 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. That's outside, and it's 3 and 2. Ketel Marte to bat next. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars lead it 5-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Soto. Here's Jahmai Jones. Struck out swinging his first time.
Jahmai Jones.
There's a strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez preparing to come on if needed. Brazoban getting loose as well. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
There's a strike. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 3 and 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the second
One
baseman,
gone runner at
Colt
first.
Keith.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling
Now
pretty
batting.
good right now.
Let's
That's an
go.
excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
So the batting order turns over. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
The third baseman, number 8.
First and second, 2 outs.
Vierling.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair, still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Tigers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
87.
Tyler Holton.
Tyler Holton.
An outstanding
Leadoff
hitter
for
in
the
Ketel
All-Star,
Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Holton, a lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that misses. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk,
Now
but
batting,
he wasn't exactly
catcher,
trying to attack the
Agustin
zone either.
Ramirez.
Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. On the ground to the left. The throw to second is offline. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play. Looks
Now
like it'll
coming
be a
into
pinch
pinch
hitter,
hitter,
Geraldo Perdomo. Good
Perdomo.
opportunity for him first and second with nobody out. And that one cutting but missing down low. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, right field, Perez makes his way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, that was an important at bat in this
Now
game,
batting.
so great job there stepping up to the
Fernando
challenge.
Tatis
You'll often hear the phrase
Jr.
short to it, long through it, and that's a great example
Now
of it
coming
right
into
there.
pinch
Got the
hit,
barrel in the hitting
Ahmed
zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Ramirez, the lead runner out at second. Perdomo at first with no outs. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This to center field. Jones on his way over. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Manny Machado. Runners at first and second for him with one down. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Jones reaching back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Dominican Republic with the lead 6-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Estevez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Johan Rojas into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Pinch hitter coming on, Trey Sweeney. Just missed. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Pena on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The first baseman, Spencer.
Julio Rodriguez into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Chase Young. Looking to start something with one gone.
Young.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 strikes.
That misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jake Rogers. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And that one fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting, number 46.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Hal Lee. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Young on second. Rogers over at first with 1 away. That's way outside. And 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Now batting.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jahmai Jones. Fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Tigers.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
75.
Number 75. Number 49 getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Tyrone.
Also entering the game, Trey Cruz. He takes over in right.
40, Trey.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Austin Wells. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Junior Caminero.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Drilled out towards left center field, going back, and that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second, and that's a double.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that,
Shortstop,
you're
Jeremy
thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers puts it away, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Wandy Peralta.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder,
Leading up
Parker
for the
Meadows.
Tigers, the left fielder, Parker Meadows.
First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's
That's
downstairs. Now 2-0. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Colt Keith, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 12. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Razobot warming up as well. That's to third. Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. Out to short, Pena. Slinging it to first in time.
The third baseman, number 8, Matt Vierling.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. Close one, doesn't get the call. Gonna count 1-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back.
Tigers,
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
4.
mound. Number 4.
Power
Leadoff
slider
for the
guy, Boo.
Dominican
He throws it
Republic.
hard
The
and gets a
catcher,
lot of
Agustín
late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Melton up and loosening in the pen. Montero also throwing. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And that one upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's
Now
safe. It's
Let's see
7-1.
Johan Rojas.
Now a chance for Johan Rojas. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
McKinstry over to first, and that is that. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Huáscar Brazoban. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball. And the 0-2. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. That one missing inside. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyrone.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is foul back. And there's a ball. Sweeney gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, but kept close.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners
Now
on,
batting,
nobody
the
out,
catcher,
and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-1. No outs. Runners at first and second. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make
Now
sure you
batting,
got at least
right
1.
fielder, Trey
2 on with 1 out.
Cruz.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Cruz. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's down and in.
3. I got 3-0.
Two on, 1 out. That's in there, and it's 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Full count, 3-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-two on the way. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He
Now
goes off
batting,
speed,
center
gets the
fielder,
out.
Jahmai Jones will hit next. That one
Ball, that's
outside. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And it's fouled away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,